So this is a power transformer at Gamebird Substation. So this is 230,000 volts coming in on this side and then 138,000 going out the other side. So it just has to do with the long distances and stuff that the energy has to move from the source to the load. So this is a large scale. Like I said, it's 230,000 volts to 138. So from there, it'll go to a distribution substation at the 138,000 volts where it gets stepped down to the distribution voltage of 24.9. And that's what you see on the power lines all around town. And then pretty much every house has another transformer that puts it down to secondary voltage. So it'll take that 24.9 phase to phase or 14.4 phase to ground and put it to the 120/240, which is what is used inside the houses.
So this is a cabinet where all of the cables from the yard, the circuit breakers and the instrument transformers that Josh talked about earlier, all of that cabling comes in here and terminates on these strips. And from there, we terminate the cables that go to the relay panels and tie everything together so it all functions properly.
This right here is a vacuum hydraulic recloser. So a recloser is a protective device that gets mounted on the lines. When it detects a fault on the line, it will measure that through a relay and tell the recloser to open.
A lot of our problems here on our system are bird related, so many of the outages are caused by birds. You'll see this was caused by a bird on a recloser, so we've had to replace the bushings on this recloser to get it back in service. So another thing that affects us out here is lightning. So, but yeah, most of the outages are definitely caused by birds. So they obviously like high places, and a lot of our electrical equipment obviously is high. So they build nests, they perch, and all it takes is them to touch the wrong stuff and it blows things up and causes an outage. So yeah, we put things on lots of stuff, bird guard on our reclosers, on the distribution system, all over the place to try to prevent that from happening, but sometimes even that doesn't help.
So right now I'm going through the 4-year apprenticeship. I'm coming up pretty close. The apprenticeship consists of 8,000 hours of on-the-job training and 4 years of schooling. 8 steps, yes. Each step is 1,000 hours. I'm currently at like 7,200 hours, so I'm pretty close. So then we become journeymen. We become journeyman substation technicians, and we're able to run with our own crews and stuff like that. We'll come in and check statuses on all of our equipment. We have about 19 or 20 substations, so a lot of equipment to monitor and keep track of. So typically we'll assist the line crew if there's a fault that they can't locate. We have protective relaying that tells us the distance, tells us the current values of what caused the fault or proximity of it. And then we'll guide them there. If there's any additional, we call it switching, which is isolation of equipment so that they could work a little safer, we'll do that.
I love the job. Yeah, my job is awesome. I've been with the cooperative now for 7 years, and I've had the opportunity to move within a few positions in those 7 years, and I'm happy where I'm at.
It makes work really easy when you enjoy what you're doing. I like the pride that it gives me to be able to provide such a service for everyone as important as electricity.